Hey guys, how you doing? It's Gary back with another quick little video. This one's going to be an installation video. I'm actually going to install, well, I already installed the sliders on the seats. You cannot put these on backwards, because if you do, then you can't line them up with the plate that you get. I have the manual seats in my car. I do not have the electric seats. So I had to buy, well, even if I had the electric ones, I would just buy a different plate. But I had to buy this plate from Planted Technology. This is the passenger side. I already put the driver's side seat in. Came out really nice. I didn't want the video to be like crazy long, so I'm starting right here. So they send you this this bracket. Now, what you need to do with the bracket, you don't need to cuss. Well, a little bit. These bolts for the bracket, this one and this one. I don't know why, but on this bracket that I already put in, it was this piece of the bracket didn't stick out far enough this way, and it wasn't, it was just it was too far away to get this screw to touch on either side, no matter how much I loosen these up to slide through the rail. So all I did was just use a longer bolt. I'll just use a longer one with a nut, actually, as a spacer, and I ran the nut all the way up to here, which I'm gonna wind up doing on this one, but I haven't set it up yet. I just want to show you guys this piece. Like I said, you just got to make sure you line up these holes, because I believe it's the first one and this one for the seat, for the bracket. Let me see. Yeah, it's the middle. You have 3 on the top, so it's the one in the middle, and then 3 on the bottom. It's the one in the middle. And the same thing on this side. It's the one in the middle, and then the one in the middle over here. So that's it. Oh, and when you take out your factory seat, do not cut any of the wires, especially the one for the seatbelt. You need it, otherwise, your seatbelt light is gonna be on. The airbag light, 100% is gonna stay on. It's not going to go off. You can delete it out of the system. And I got to take the other sheet out. I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to show you how to disconnect this seat real quick. It has a little pin in the front. First, let's push the seat all the way back. Let's push it back. Okay, it's all the way back. And has a little pin. There's a little pin right here. This little pin. You need to remove that little pin. It's a little squeeze clip pin. That's it. Comes right out. Okay, after you take out the pin in the front, after you take out that pin, you come back here. You have right in this spot right here, you have this thing, right? It's like a little cover. It has a screw in it. Just take the screw out. It's a little Phillips head. And then on this side, you have this little cover goes in here. You just pop it out. You take a Phillips head and you take off this side. Now what this does is allow the seat movement all the way back, so that way you can get the front part off the track, and you can slide the guiders that are in here. You can slide the guiders all the way back and out. Okay, back here around the front, this thing right here, this is the pin that I'm talking about. You see this pin that slides in and out with the spring? That pin is what captures the bracket. Okay, the next thing you want to do before you mess with anything inside the car is you need the seatbelt. So it's a 17 millimeter. I already cracked it loose. You crack it loose from here. Take this screw off, and then when you go to put it onto the Planet Technology one, this right here, you actually get a nut for the back of it, and a nut that actually works for this is a lock nut. This goes in just like that. So, okay, good seat. Let me finish getting that together, and then I'll throw this seat belt on, and I'll show you how to put this thing inside the car, and then you could just add the seat belt to it. It's no big deal. Alright, let me get to it. Alright, you get the Planet Technology bracket inside the car. You get it where it's supposed to go. Okay, and I'm just going to replace this right here. I'll be right back. Alright, so this little bracket, you're going to have to remove it. See, it has a welded on nut, and then this is the bolt that comes with. This is the one I'm putting. It's the same exact bolt, just longer. So I'm actually taking the washer off of it too. And this is going to go back in here. Then I'm going to put a nut, because it needs to be, I want that. And this, that's it. And then this one screws in. Alright, so that'll get you back to where you need to be. So I'm gonna put this back together real quick and slide it all in. Okay, after you slide the brackets back in where the original brackets went, you just flip it down, pull it up, and then this, what I was saying is, with that pin goes through this hole. So make sure this pin here is not all the way out, but like pulled somewhat out, so that way you can get it. There we go. All right, the plate is in. I'm going to show you when I put the seat on. I'll be using this, the middle one here, the middle one there, and the same thing on that side. And I actually have another nut, a 19 millimeter nut. It's a suspension bolt. I mean, a suspension nut to go on the seatbelt bolt, because the seatbelt bolt on the factory one is you know, it threads right into the bracket of the seat. All right, now real quick, I'm gonna install the seatbelt. Seatbelt goes right back into the same spot where it would be on the factory one, bolt facing towards the carpeting. And the 19 millimeter thread lock nut should be fine. Well, it is going to be fine. I just gotta put this nut on, and that's it. And then we'll drop the seat in, and I'll show you what else. There you go. It's installed. It's a 17 millimeter bolt head and a 19 millimeter nut head. Seatbelt is installed on the bracket. Done. Alright, be right back after I get the seat set up. Alright, after you get that seatbelt in, you want to tighten up this, okay? You want to tighten up the bracket. So again, these are 17. So you just got to tighten these down. I think they were 17. Yes, they are 17. So you just got to tighten these down so the bracket doesn't jump around. There we go. Now I'll get a regular wrench on those and tighten them up just a little bit more. But obviously you can tell, like, this bracket ain't fucking going nowhere. And then after you put the seat on it with that bracket, it's even stronger. So you're good to go. Alright, I got the seat in. It's not bolted down yet. I just put it on top of the bracket. So right down here, you have the first bolt hole. Right? The first bolt hole is going to line up with this middle one. Same thing on the other side. So it's going to be this. It's going to go in. Oh, don't slide in. It's going to go right into that first hole. Okay. And then these are going to go over this. I don't know if you can see, like that. It's going to go through the hole. I'm just going to put a washer and a nut on it. All right. As you can see, I have one bolt started with a nut underneath it. Well, and a washer underneath. So, and now you tighten those two down, tighten the two in the back. Well, I still got to put the two in the back in, but first, you know, you got to put the seat down and then pull it forward. Alrighty, now around here, around back, same thing, like on the other side. Take these, goes into the middle bracket again. Middle. There we go. Put that one in. Then I just got to put the nuts and washers underneath, tighten them down, and that's it. So let me get them all tightened up. Okay, the seat is fully installed. I just went around and I tightened up all the screws that hold it down. It's nice. Let's see. Passenger seat. The recliner works just fine. Let me see. Seatbelt. Seatbelt. That works. Alright. That's good. Seat feels nice and sturdy. You know, it's got a little play to it, but that's to be expected. You know? Let me see. Slider. Back, slide forward, slide back, slide forward. Works. So everything's working. Oh, I just gotta tighten up one more bolt because I had to loosen it up to do some adjustment, which is this one right there. That's a 17. Very easy enough to do. Just get a couple of turns on it. I'll do it in a second. But with that being said, everything is installed. Nice. They look good in there. They look really good in there. All right. Hey guys, just came back from taking the car for a ride. You know, checking the seats out, see how they feel. You know, they're very good fit, very good fit. I can't really complain. They're not bad. Um, so yeah, um, they're comfortable. They fit the body nice. You know, the bolster up here and down here. You know, all the sides that come up, they snug very well. Very comfortable seats. Very comfortable. I'm very happy with them. Um, yeah, that's it. So yeah, very very happy. Okay, guys. That's the end of this. I'm done for the day. I'm tired. I did a lot of work. A lot of work. So, with that being said, drive safe, drive fast. Holla at your boy. Look together.